Yesterday you read first four pages of the chapter 1, My Body, and labeled the body parts of a boy given in the book on the very first page of the chapter, page number 1. Today we'll read rest of the pages of this chapter. There are so many things present around us. When we touch those things, we get different kinds of feelings. Some things, they are very soft, some things are very rough, some things are very hard, some things are very smooth. So how do we get to know whether the thing is rough, smooth, soft, hard? We are able to do so with the help of our skin. Our skin helps us to touch and feel the objects present around us. Now touch various objects present around you. When you touch a piece, an ice cube, you feel that it is very cold. If a hot cup of tea is lying on the table and you accidentally touch that cup, you feel that it is very hot. So how do you get to know that ice is cold and the hot cup of tea is hot? That is because of your skin, right? When you touch leaf, the surface of leaf is very smooth. When you touch wall is smooth. When you touch eraser, it is soft. When you touch cotton, it is also very soft. When you touch sandpaper, it is rough. So we get to know the texture of the objects with the help of our skin. Skin enables us to feel smooth and rough surfaces, hot and cold things, and so on. We also get the feeling of pain when we are injured or bitten by an insect. Our skin forms the natural protective covering that protects the body. In many animals, the skin is covered with thick fur. We have to cover our skin by wearing clothes. So we should always wear clean clothes, right? The skin also helps to protect the parts of our body present below it. Do you know the largest organ of our body is skin? Okay, when your mother is cooking your favorite dish in the kitchen and you are sitting in the room and watching television, and you come to know that your mother is cooking your favorite dish, how do you get to know that your mother is doing so? Right, you are sitting in the room and your mother is working in the kitchen because of your our nose helps us to smell different types of smells and fragrances. It helps us to differentiate between good and bad smells. If somebody blindfolds you and ask you to tell whether it is having good smell and bad smell, how do you come to know? How will you come to know? With the help of your nose, right? So nose is also one of the 5 sense organs which help us to smell different types of smells. Now close your eyes for a few seconds and try to see the things present around you. You won't be able to do so. Now open your eyes and now observe the things present around you. You will be able to do so because of our eyes. So eyes are a wonderful gift of nature to mankind. They help us to see various objects around us. The people who are not able to see, they are called blind people, right? So we should take care of our eyes. They are very important for us. They help us to see the beautiful things present around us. We should take care of our eyes. Eyes not only help us to see the objects present around us, eyes also help us to get an idea of the distance of various objects. For example, you are standing on the platform and waiting for the metro train. How do you come to know that the metro train has arrived or not? How far is the metro train from the platform? That is because of your eyes. So eyes give an idea of the distance of various objects. They help us to know whether a given object is nearby or far off. Eyes also help us to know the difference between various colors. We are able to identify the colors, whether the rose is red, leaves are green. I am wearing a blue t-shirt, that boy is wearing a white shirt. That is because of our eyes. So it is our eyes that make us say that the rose is red and the leaf is green. Our eyes also help us to express our feelings and emotions. Do you know the eyes are the mirror of the soul and reflect everything that seems to be hidden, and like a mirror they also reflect the person looking into them. So eyes also help us to express our feelings and emotions. There are various dance forms where eyes are used to express the emotions and feelings. Do you know all babies are colorblind when they are born? At that time, they see all objects only as black or white. They are not able to recognize the colors. Now, look at the faces below and match them with their feelings. I have done this for you. First picture is showing which feeling? Shy. Second is angry. The boy is very angry. In the third picture, the boy is very scared. He's scared, right? He's feeling scared. And in the fourth picture, the girl is lonely. And in the last picture, the boy is very happy. When we use WhatsApp or any other chat app and we want to express our feelings and emotions, what do we use? We use different kinds of emojis, right? So task for the day, today's task is take a yellow colored sheet, make 6 circles out of it and draw these emojis on them and paste them in your notebook. These emojis you have to draw on yellow colored sheet. Make 6 circles out of that sheet and draw these emojis on them and paste them in your notebook. Thank you.